Have you ever seen the original?
That all on you.
Have you ever seen the original Ghostbusters? Get out of the house. Welcome to Gabe's Cave. I'm Marty. I'm not your host. The hosts were actually too lazy to go watch the movie that we're going to be talking about.
Horrible.
And this is my co-host today. Really is not a host, Mike LaForge.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you doing, buddy?
Man, I am absolutely incredible. I mean, it's been a while since I've been behind the mic. I mean, I'm one of the original OGs, but you know, hey. It is what it is. I get too old for the podcast.
Cool. I've never done it. No problem.
Well, that's okay. You got it. You're a natural. I've heard you talk a lot.
We do that sometimes.
Well, before we get started, let's thank our sponsors, RPG Hiring. All right, Mike, let's talk about today's topic.
What we got, buddy?
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Best thing ever.
It is probably one of the best movies, I'd have to say, in a long time.
Yep.
A long time. And truly, you know, this movie was, you know, way overdue, but was created perfect.
They've been talking about doing this thing for years. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally, as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, here we go.
Man, ever since they even came out with, you know, just talking about it, and then they hit the first trailer. I mean, Misty and I have been so excited about this movie, and man, it was awesome. I mean, thumbs up.
A few shockers there when I mean, I had already kind of read a little bit of the spoilers or whatever and stuff. It's like, you're like, oh yeah, you know, I have to wait for all the end credits and everything, and I'm not going to give the movie away just in case people haven't seen it.
Well, we're fixing to give the movie away. They've had plenty of time.
Well, yeah, shame on you if you haven't watched that
That's
yet.
right.
You're not a fan.
So let's just go into let's dive into it. Ghostbusters Afterlife movie review. I'm here with Mike LaForge and just one of our buddies that we just like hanging out with. What did you like about it?
Every little part of it. Like I said, we were talking about this earlier, and I was saying it was like, I don't know. Everybody had their moments or whatever, and I am not ashamed to admit that I did cry like a baby at some point.
Well,
at least I teared up a little bit or whatever. But there is one scene towards the end there or whatever. As soon as you see it, should I spoil it or should I not spoil it? That's the question.
You should spoil it.
I should spoil it.
I mean, yeah, it's
Okay,
time.
well,
if you haven't seen it by now, I mean,
well, as soon as
cut it out, cut this off because we're fixing to start spoiling some things.
As soon as you see it's Spangler's granddaughter, she's sitting there holding, and she's got the ghost, and as soon as you see a hand go on hers, and it's a ghost hand, and I knew that was him. I was like, yes.
I didn't say yes. I started tearing up too.
Yep.
I mean, yes, it started flowing. Yeah, it was pretty emotional, pretty exciting. But just to be able to, you know, to experience this film. I mean, like I said, I was a big Ghostbusters fan early on in the first few movies that they did, and I'll tell you what, this one here has been, well, like I said, way overdue. I loved. I don't think, matter of fact, I mean, there's not one thing that I didn't like about it.
I think my favorite part is that they actually take a young girl and make her, you know, basically the hero of the movie, and she's just I can't say that word. She's the bad. She's awesome, And that whole time I was just rooting for her. I was like, finally, a young character that I can get behind. And it was like, oh, that's his granddaughter. It was like, and she's like super smart and just pieces it all together so fast. It was like, okay, this is awesome.
You go back to the 2016 version that they.
What was that?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Just to automatically just pop up. I mean, I'm just saying this. You go from the originals to the 2016 one back to this one. I mean, it's kind of like, here you are. This young girl could. I mean, I'm ready for another one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know lie. I mean, we could see a teenager in this girl now being a Ghostbuster, and then as an adult, they can continue growing this.
Oh yeah.
Franchise now with this new movie,
and I do love that they brought almost all the original cast. With the exception, I don't think we saw Rick Moranis anywhere.
We didn't see him
because
but we did see a new gatekeeper. We see a new gatekeeper keymaster.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, it was both of them.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. So, how do you think it stacked up towards the old ones?
Oh, hands down, just right on the money. They nailed it. Yeah. In my opinion, I think they nailed it. I mean, I've seen so many like mixed reviews, and I don't care. Don't usually take those to heart until I actually see something. So yeah, I was super impressed with it. Every little aspect to that movie. Yeah, we just walked out of that place just smiling. Yeah. Just ear to ear. We were just giddy. So
I actually wanted to see it again right back to back.
I do too. And I'm surprised we didn't.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it's just one of those movies that you want to see again, especially if you love the originals. You love the originals. I mean, because it was like, I mean, it was amazing.
Not only that, but they used all the original music.
Yes. From
the first movie. That part just I don't know. I got giddy. I'm just cool like that, I guess. But it was fun. Like, I don't know. They didn't do anything wrong in that thing. I think the cast was perfect, and
you take what Spangler did. He pretty much in this movie. So for the last 30 years, practically, he's been
saving the world.
Yeah, saving the world. Yeah, and nobody even knew it, and that's what was so cool about it, because even his partners, they all thought he went crazy, and
because he stole all their equipment.
And everything. And I mean, but truly he was, because they thought it was through. They thought it was over with. And he was saying, no, man. And then it ended up, where he's been saving the world all these years.
Yeah.
And then, at the end,
I love when they were actually at the pit right there, and you saw all the proton packs. So every time it started coming up, that's when it started going up. I was like, yes! It was like everything was already set up automatic. I was like, okay, that's just the coolest.
But you think about towards the end when they were making the calls, and they thought she was crazy. They was hanging up on him because of they were so mad at him all these years, and they ended up showing up to rescue. I mean, the original. It's really, really cool to see all of them in there. I mean, it was.
And then they even threw Sigourney at the end of that thing. It was like, yes.
We don't have to spoil it. If you watch it, you'll see what we're talking about there. They throw her name up in the credits, and it's like
right before they do that little separate scene or whatever, and it's just a quick little like 1 minute thing or whatever, but it was just so awesome because they did kind of like a role reversal between. Actually, that wasn't her originally. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he did the card scene with her too. But I ain't gonna lie, it's been a hot minute since I've actually sat down and watched the original.
It has.
But yeah, it was still all the right feels.
So let's talk about if they were going to go ahead and go forward with this saga, I guess you'd say. Because they definitely can continue.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think this was a huge hit. I mean, not only did it to me, it reached home for me for the older generation,
Right.
but now with the young generation, I mean, you got
New fans.
you got new fans. I mean, and you got a young generation that's actually a whole team.
Like you were just talking with her just a few minutes ago, talking about that. And have you ever seen the originals? No, I haven't seen the original, but the new one looks awesome. Now you got homework.
and I will go ahead and tell you this: if you haven't seen the original, you need to watch the originals before you watch this one. I really think so. If you don't, I'll go ahead and tell you what will happen. You'll watch this one, then you're going to go back and watch the original. So you might as well just go ahead and do it now.
Yep. Otherwise, you could get a little. I don't know. You won't get the same feels for it as you will if you watch the first thing. So
right. No, it would definitely. It's heartfelt.
And just a great continuation and a good beginning for a possible whole new set of movies, which is really cool. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. All right. Final thoughts? Anything?
Nope. Keep them going.
Keep them going.
And by the way, all the statues and everything in here is awesome. I'm moving into this place. This is my new home, just the studio.
Let's go ahead and do our favorite part of the show. Let's give some stuff away. We're giving away Amber Phillips.
And Amber rules, by the way.
Yeah,
one of my favorite artists of all time. I have so many commissions done from her. It's awesome.
Actually, how we ran across Amber was because of Mike. Michael and
Daniel.
And Daniel, yeah.
Yep.
Two of her big fans. Amber, if you're out there and you're watching.
We're giddy for you.
Yeah. So here is our winners right here.
Hey.
Congratulations to the winners.
Congratulations.
And let's talk about this week's the new giveaway.
Uh-oh, what you got?
Peter Smith. Peter Smith's cards. Let's talk about them right here. I think we got them right here.
Nice.
So I
Little
can go ahead and
Rocketeer.
go a little bit through mine and tell you. I can already tell you some of my favorite ones.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty excited about the new one. You know they're redoing Rocketeer, right?
Really?
They are. They're working
I had no
on it.
idea.
Absolutely. And
Nice.
you know who Jack? You know Jack Skeleton very well, don't you?
Yes, I do. He suckered me into wearing a costume in a parade last night. How fun.
Anyway, we also got Snake Eyes. I believe that's Snake Eyes, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And then this is definitely one of Allison's favorites. Who would that be?
Me, I have no idea.
You don't know it?
Nope. I'm going to say like Princess Peach or something.
That's actually probably Cinderella.
Is it Cinderella?
It's I don't know. It's a princess, Disney princess.
Definitely a princess.
All right. Darkwing Duck. Is that who that is?
I don't think so. He's got a big R on his chest, and I'm just not very familiar with it. Definitely a duck.
Darkwing. Don't he have the
Yeah,
bill?
you got the cape and the
in
the awesome brim hat.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know who it is.
It's just horrible on our part. Should do our homework now.
Sorry, Peter. Sorry. But I know Rocketeer, Jack Skeleton, Snake Eyes, and Disney Princess. I think it's Cinderella. Probably not.
Sure.
She's pretty.
Okay, if you could have your pick of any card, which one would that be?
I know which one I'd take.
I'm going with Rocketeer.
I'm going with Rocketeer, no doubt.
We're fighting.
This is your last chance
Game on.
at Peter Smith's cards. I mean, if you look at this right here, look at that.
I know, that's awesome.
Signed by the one and only Peter Smith.
I have not watched that movie in years.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty excited about it. I like the old one. I'd love to see that it reboot. I think it'd be great. So if you're, make sure you go into the first link in the description of the video. You'll be able to fill it out, give us all your information, and I promise you I will not call you and ask if you've got your car warranty. You ain't got to worry about that. No, we won't call you. Fill it out, give us your information, tell us which cards you like the best, so you'll have a chance to win one of these things, and there you go. Plus, we also give away a loot box, buddy. The Cave Dweller loot box is like incredible. Everybody loves those.
I have so many giveaways. I love it.
Yeah, that's what we do. Give away stuff here.
I like stuff.
We have a phenomenal sponsor.
You've actually surprised me at random on a couple of different times and made Rhonda really happy. I remember we got the Gremlins card with the little stand and everything. It was the coolest thing ever. So yeah, it's just fun. I mean, we've been talking and hanging out for quite some time, so it's just awesome. Marty's a great guy.
Yeah, you're pretty good too.
Go team.
Pretty good. All right, a few things that we want to talk about. We're going to remind you about the R2d2 giveaway, the Lego giveaway. It's the second link in the description. Make sure you get that filled out. You definitely don't want to miss out on that freebie because that is another amazing giveaway.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
And we got a couple more announcements on December the 22nd in the store, Gabe's Cave Comics, Cards, and Collectibles. We have some artists in the house. We have professional artist Tone Rodriguez will be in the house. He'll be here signing Stray Dogs books. And anybody that wants, any remarks, things like that done from Tone Rodriguez, here's an opportunity for you to be able to get them, meet the guy behind a lot of the comics. He's been in the industry for years. Phenomenal guy. We also are going to have professional ink slinger Jeremy Clark. He's a professional inker, been on several books. I know he's been in a lot of Turtles books. Man, I don't know. He's so many. He's been in a lot of different books, but very well known for his Turtle books. But Jeremy Clark will be in the house. And then we also have creator, publisher, and writer Rob Dieterle, OMG Horror Anthology, and also Aquatos Comics. He's going to be here signing books and visiting with everybody. So make sure you put it on your calendars. December the 22nd. That is on a Wednesday before Christmas. They will be here. Come out, show your love, show your support, and we appreciate everything that y'all do for Gabe's Cave. And let's thank our sponsors one more time. And hey, man, let's get out of here. Awesome. RPG Hiring, rpghiring.com. If you're really looking for a new career, if you live in Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Tennessee, Arkansas, and you're looking for a new career working from home or out of one of our spectacular offices, make sure you give them a call, rpghiring.com. Let them know that you're looking for something. Let them know that Gabe's Cave sent you. Thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. And goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, you're supposed to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now you're supposed to be like Gabe. You know, Gabe's not here, so you got to
What do I got to do for Gabe?
Well, you ain't never seen him say goodbye.
How does he say goodbye?
You ain't never watched the show, have you?
Of course I have.
Well, how did you say it?
Hey.
It's different every
Make you
time.
remember something?
Bye.
Bye.